and see if that thing was going. Couldn't hear nothing. Hey, here I am at top of Cloverland. If you look down over through here, there's a big canyon. As I rode up this grade, I looked down this canyon and I could see as it kept coming up, it opened up out here into the open, but as I came up, I could see it come off to the side. Where they come out of the canyon, there was always openings, always ways to get out of that canyon. And I thought about my life, and I thought about going into a canyon like that. And I always had, in a way of escape, it seemed like there was always an exit stage left, exit stage right, or I just keep going. Eventually I'd find another way out of this canyon. As I went through life and the trials of my addiction, there was always a way out. And then one day I found myself in a box canyon. You know what a box canyon is? Remember in the old westerns, they would try to get the cowboys and Indians. The Indians would try to get the cowboys bunched up into a box canyon because they'd come in from behind them where they couldn't get out. They would be up above them where they could pick them off one by one, and they couldn't go any farther because they were right up against a big box canyon. They could go no farther. And I finally got to that place in my life. I thank God for the box canyon in my life. I thank God for the box canyon of despair, the box canyon of hatred and bitterness and addiction and hopelessness. Because it was at this box canyon, see, there was no more escape. I couldn't get off to the left, I couldn't get off to the right, and there was just a huge wall in front of me, and the walls closed in behind me. There was no going back, no going forward, no going to the side. I was boxed in. And Jesus Christ, when I cried out, He reached down and pulled me out of that box canyon, and He set me out into the valley of grace and mercy and His love, into His valley. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Thank God, at least I'm in a valley and God is with me. Have you ever been there? Maybe somebody's there right now. You're in this box canyon. You've tried all the ways you can do to get out, and you've done pretty good so far, but now you're boxed in. There's nowhere else to go. You're boxed in by your fear. You're boxed in by your hopelessness. You're boxed in by your addiction. You're boxed in by your bitterness and your resentment and your unforgiveness. There's nowhere else to go. Well, I'm telling you, fall down and ask Jesus, and He will pull you out of the box canyon. He will open it up and take you on through. He's the only way through. And you and I can struggle all we want with everything within our power to get out of these box canyons, get out of these shackles, as it talks about in Psalm 107, to break the chains of iron in two. You and I can't do it. Only Jesus Christ can do that. And it's when we cry out to Him that He will break the bondages, He will break the shackles, He will open up the box canyons in your life, and He will take you on to freedom. He will take you on, and you don't ever again have to be. I've not, since when He took me out of that box canyon, I've not been in a box canyon since. It says, where we will be not tempted beyond what we can bear. He will always find a way of escape. He will always show us. He will always take us. He will never leave us. He will always guide us into a better place. There's no more box canyons in your life and my life as a Christian if we cry out to Him. No more. I just thank God for that. I thank God for the box canyons of despair in my life, because it brought me to my knees. It brought me to the feet of Jesus. And a little plug for the 25th. That's where we need to be, at the feet of Jesus. I thank God every day I'm at His feet. I'm in a place where I'm content. I'm in a place where I'm not boxed in. I'm in a place of freedom. Trials and tribulations, had a few, we'll have more. But I'm not in a box canyon anymore. Get out of that box canyon. Cry out to God. Read Psalm 107. Just read Psalm 107. Let Him break the bondages in your life. Let Him take you out of this box canyon that maybe you're in today. He loves you. The sun is shining brightly today. Gotta love this day. I gotta love you. And thank God, no more box canyons in my life.